Hello. I am back with a pregnancy video. This video is just going to be questions that you guys have asked me over the time of my pregnancy, and I'm going to answer them in this video. So I hope you're doing well, and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm gonna hop straight into it. First question is, are you nervous about the birthing process? I was not, I am not, and I don't think I will be. So I don't know why I wasn't nervous. Let me clarify. I wasn't nervous, and I'm still not nervous about the birthing process. I was only nervous about tearing. And then I worked that out through meditation and hypnobirthing. And I highly recommend meditation when you're pregnant because it works, and I love meditation during pregnancy and when I'm not pregnant. So it helps, and I think that's why the only thing I was worried about was that, and I cleared that up before it was towards the end of pregnancy. So I already got rid of that fear or the nervousness for tearing during labor before I got to my last trimester. And the second question is, has Christopher handled your growing body and fatigue? How has Christopher handled your growing body and fatigue? My fatigue, he's handled great. He thinks I should rest all the time, and this is the most sleep I've ever gotten. I feel like, as an adult. And I used to think that I didn't need to sleep as much, and that has definitely changed because my body's forcing me to sleep. Without me even wanting to sleep, my body's forcing me to sleep. So yeah. And he's handling it well because he's like, yes, I wanted you to sleep. So happy that you can. Goodness. And bear with me. I have the questions on this screen, and I'll be looking at you as well as looking over here. So, and as far as my growing body, I think he likes it a lot. Sorry, there's a fly. I think he likes it a lot. I think he likes my growing body a lot. I haven't gotten any complaints, and I still get the same reaction and vibe, so to say, from him. And he says that he likes it, so I'm just gonna take that he likes it, and has embraced it and not made me feel bad or anything about my body. So that's beautiful. For me, that's really helpful. The next question is, do you plan on eating your placenta? I did plan on eating my placenta, but I felt like I need to do more research on the best way to circulate on doing so. So, yeah. The next question is, I'm just going to have it on the screen. All the questions are on the screen, but I'm not going to read this one out loud. I just don't want any flagging or anything like that. But I am so sorry. I am not trying to be awkward with that question, but I hope I answered the best way that I could for you. I would answer it that way to anyone. So it's fun. It's still fun. It was fun. It's still fun. And doesn't give me cramps. Just takes a little bit more maneuvering. And I don't even want to say more patience, but yes, patience. But it's still fun. I'm grateful. And the next question is, what is your birth plan with the midwife? So at the hospital I go to, there's multiple midwives that you can choose from during your appointments. And right now I've seen 2 midwives that I really, really like. And my plan is no medication, stay at home as long as possible, calm music, dim lights, my headphones, my meditation going on, and just as natural as possible. So that's my plan, and like the shortest amount of time. Like, I'm not going to go into so much detail. Unless you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comment below. But that's my plan, and just to have them make sure that I'm as comfortable as possible, that Christopher's as comfortable as possible, and that they make sure that our daughter is with us all the time. She doesn't leave the room or anything like that, that everything's done in front of us. Also, that we get skin-to-skin contact immediately, both. So right after he does, and then I begin to breastfeed. And then, yeah, that's, if you want a video on that, I will go into more detail. But basically, it's just to keep me comfortable and to have the nurses not ask me if I want medication, and to breathe my baby out and not push her out, and just to stay calm. The next question is, would I adopt? I personally would adopt. I was adopted by family members, mind you, but still, I want to adopt at least one child. I've always wanted to adopt at least one child. The next question is, how have you overcome your anxiety about pregnancy? I discussed this a little bit in one of the questions a little earlier, but the best way for me has been meditation, prayer, those two. Prayer, meditation. Praying for to let go of the fear, and then meditating on letting go of the fear and working through my thoughts. Asking myself why I have these thoughts, working through them, and all of that. So that's how I've been able to do it. So hypnotherapy tied in with meditation, and then just prayer. That has helped me a lot with the anxiety so much. And it's also having Christopher to talk to about it. Yeah, because he's experienced it before, and because the things that I'm have anxiety about have nothing to do with the fact that I'm a woman. So most of them have to do with just the hospital itself. So it's good that he's been through this already before. But yeah, that's that. So support, a good support system. And he's not the only supportive person. I have so many supportive people that I can talk to and vent to. But it's good when the person is going to be in the room with you, you can talk to them. But the next question is, what is your postpartum recovery strategy? My strategy is water, the same as my pregnancy. So, and then without being pregnant, I always tell you, drink water. Water's your best friend. Water, sleep, make sure you're getting the nutrients you need. So a good balanced intake of food, so a healthy diet. I don't like the word diet, but healthy eating. Nourish yourself. Don't deprive yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Water intake, sleep, exercise as well when you can, when you're cleared. But everyone could go on a walk as soon as they deliver, depending on the circumstances. More than 95% of women are cleared to just go for walks. So that's still getting outside, getting your body moving. Not even for long periods of time, but that's part of my recovery strategy. Natural. So aloe, calendula oil, coconut oils on my body to help it heal. And I think that's it, because all of that will help relieve stress. Sleep, I already said. Meditation, I already said. Prayer, I already said. All those things. Water, yeah. Nourishment, good, healthy, nourishing foods. And yes, that's it. Then you should recover beautifully. Keep your stress down. So stay away from negativity. try to keep the stress levels as low as possible, because it's just safer for you. Even when you're not pregnant though. So like, but when you are and you're having a child, it's more and more important. So yes, that is it in so little words. I hope that answered it for you. The next question is, what are a few things about pregnancy that people didn't tell you? I have a whole video on that, so I'll link that. But one of the main things that people didn't tell me about was I don't know the word off the top of my head, but the word that has to do with morning sickness, which lasts all day for some like me. And it's when your tongue feels sour and like rotten, tastes sour and rotten all the time. And I'll have the word on the screen. If not, it'll be in the description of this video. But I have a whole video on things people did not tell me, or things I did not know. So I'll have that linked somewhere. The next question is, planning on milk or breast milk or formula? I plan on being a exclusive pumper. I pray that goes exactly how I want it to. And so breastfeeding, and I say exclusively pumping so I can move around and not always just have her on me all the time. But I want to do both. But I think I'm going to balance it out, like breastfeed sometimes and then pump majority of the time. And also, I'm open to formula because you never know what is going to happen. And also, a fed baby is a happy baby. So, and that's just for any of you moms or going to be moms out there. A fed baby is a happy baby. I understand being sad, but don't let it ruin your experience with your child, because a fed baby's a happy baby. The next question is, am I a mom? Do I consider myself a mompreneur? Yes, I do. I'm an entrepreneur and I am a mom. So I'm a mompreneur. Have I listed that anywhere? No, but I think I'm going to add that to some of my bios. It's just a cute word. Thanks for that question. I love that question. I love all these questions. My favorite part of pregnancy has everything. Even the morning sickness. All of it. I'm grateful for it all. But no, my favorite part, knowing that she is the only one that knows my heartbeat. Like, really my heartbeat. Like, from inside of me. Like, the connection between her and I think that's beautiful. And if you're talking about not emotional or anything, like, just my favorite part of being pregnant has been learning and seeing how a woman is built to birth. Just the beauty of it. And just seeing how the body changes and everything. It's just been so beautiful. It's just a beautiful process. And I've always wanted to be a mother, and feeling it just is the best part. Like, feeling the changes and being like, oh my gosh, it's changed because of this, or the different stages of knowing what your baby is. Like, oh, now their lungs are developed, and like that, and like you are helping that happen. Your body is allowing that human to grow inside you. Like, that's like, there's so many different parts. I know that probably didn't answer it for you. I could tell you my favorite, no I can't. My favorite trimester would be the last one. The last trimester and the first one. Not the last one. I would say the last one, because it's so much anticipation to meet her. To meet your baby. And the next question is, the worst part of pregnancy is the anxiety and the waiting. I feel like it's the anxiety and not just for me, the anxiety of all the things you got to do to get prepared, and also the balancing out your emotions and how to share them with others, like how to share how you're feeling with others. That was, yeah. That took some, that's not the worst. The next question is, sorry, I think I moved out of frame. Sorry. The next question is, do you want or are you planning on having more children, and if so, how many? I just want children. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. If the Lord just wants me to have one, I will just have to swallow it and be grateful. I'm grateful for whatever God wants me to have. But in a perfect world, I'd have 6 or 4. An even number. Even if I have to have an odd number, I'm still going to be happy. And I don't know. It says, how does Christopher feel? I know he wants more children, but I don't know what his max or minimum is. And he's always wanted a big family too, but I don't know what his max or minimum is. And big to some is 2. You know, like big family is, 2 kids, 3. So I think he's told me, I just have forgotten. But the next question is, what's your favorite trimester? I think I mentioned it. It's the 3rd one. It's when you get to meet your baby. And well, all of them are beautiful, because the first one's when you get to find out, and then the second one, by that time you're feeling movement and all the things are growing and your body's just nourishing them and growing them, and by the 3rd one you're getting prepared to meet them. All of them, but I just have to keep it at the 3rd one. Does the baby moving around in the 3rd trimester hurt, is the last question. No, not painful. It's uncomfortable at times, but not painful. And it's not so uncomfortable to where it's like, ooh, ow, for me at least. The movement is a little, I don't want to say scary, but it's like, wow, that can happen inside my body with me still being okay. Like, when I first felt it, I was like, are my organs gonna be okay with all this? Because how are my organs okay if she's doing all that? Like, so it's just such a beautiful process. That I hope you enjoyed this video. So I enjoyed it. Like, I meant to say, I enjoyed it so much. It was so good. I loved all your questions. Please leave a comment below. I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe wherever you are. And yes, thanks again. And I can't wait to make more videos for you. The next video should be coming up very soon, in less than a week. So keep your notifications turned on. Subscribe if this is your first time watching and you enjoyed. Share with someone who loves watching pregnancy videos as much as I do. But yes, I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time of day it is when you watch this. And I will talk to you very soon. Talk to you later.